Hi, welcome to Imperium Learning. In this video, I just want to introduce the second exercise of my 7-exercise Excel course. I just want to spend a bit of time talking about the necessary prerequisites that you'll need in order to complete this exercise. After that, I'll be outlining the actual task. And finally, I'll just be setting out all the skills that you'll have learned after having completed exercise 2. So let's start with the prerequisites. The first thing that you need to know is that you'll probably have to have a Windows computer. The reason for this is that I myself am using a Windows computer, and the keyboard shortcuts that I'll be showing you throughout this exercise are going to assume that you have a Windows computer. Okay, because I know that the keyboard shortcuts on a Mac computer, for example, are different, and I'm not going to be covering the Mac alternatives in this video series, so ideally you'll want to have a Windows computer. After that, you'll probably want a fairly recent version of Microsoft Excel, ideally anything from 2010 onwards. I myself am personally using Microsoft Excel 2016. If you have anything more recent than Microsoft Excel 2016, even better. And finally, the last prerequisite, which I would say is probably optional, depending on how much skill you already have in Excel, is to complete exercise 1 of this course, because any keyboard shortcuts that I covered relating to formatting, and there will be a certain level of formatting in this second exercise as well. I'm not going to be going over those same keyboard shortcuts again, so I'm just going to be assuming that you know them already. So if you haven't completed exercise 1, then go and check that out first. So the actual task, it's very simple. What we're going to be doing is analysing and formatting a large collection of sales data. And then so once you've completed this exercise, these are the skills that you'll have learned. The first thing that you'll have learned is the keyboard shortcut for how to freeze panes. The second thing that you'll have learned is a lot to do with conditional formatting. So in my videos related to conditional formatting, we start off quite basic. We start off at a beginner level, and then we work our way up to much more advanced ways of doing conditional formatting. After that, I'm going to be showing you how to insert and delete columns, rows, and worksheets into your Excel file. After that, I'll be introducing you to if functions. After that, I'll be showing you how to group and hide rows and columns, as well as how to unhide them. Then I'll also be showing you how to filter or insert filters into your Excel files. And finally, the last thing that I'll be showing you is how to create nested if functions. And finally, the last thing that I want to say is that if you want to get the most out of this exercise, what you're going to want to do is download the same Excel file that I'm going to be working throughout this video series. And so if you have that same Excel file in front of you, you can actually do the skills that I'm demonstrating, and that way, hopefully, you get a better learning experience. So I'll be providing this Google Drive link in the appropriate area, and all you have to do is click on the link. That will take you to the relevant Google Drive folder, and all you have to do then is download the Excel file. So I'm pleased to conclude this video, which introduced the second exercise. In the next video, I'm going to be showing you the keyboard shortcut for how to freeze panes in your Excel file. So see you there.